All right, get ready for a tech treat because following today's tech update, we're going to be showcasing a standout call for my weekend show. It's called The Kim Komando Show, of course. Mortgage interest rates have fallen all year, and in 2025, they'll drop further. This means more eyes than ever will use Zillow, and that's where the very big problems will begin. I'm Kim Komando for LinkedIn Jobs. Post a job for free and find qualified candidates quickly at linkedin.com/Kim. It's not an overstatement to say virtually every home buyer and seller looks up their property's value on Zillow. Many times, people believe that Zillow's so-called Zestimate is the gold standard. The problem is, it's not. Agents and brokers will tell you that Zestimate is only a starting point at best. At worst, it's dangerously off the mark. During COVID, Zillow itself lost hundreds of millions of dollars, relying on its own algorithm to buy homes to flip. But the algorithm was wrong, and in many neighborhoods, it still is. If a new home or an existing home is for sale and it's on your radar, remember that the real value of a property is what you can actually buy or sell it for right now, this minute. Get tech smart with my free newsletter at getkim.com. Hey there, tech lovers and wannabes. Want to stay ahead of the game? You've got to check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So many people are loving my new and improved channel. For starters, we've got fresh how-to videos every week, like how to block those super annoying political text messages, let important calls through even in do not disturb mode. And oh boy, watch out for sneaky QR codes that can actually brick your phone. It doesn't stop there. Join me for Kim Komando Today, a fun podcast where we break down the latest tech news and trends. It's like talking tech with a friend, minus all the boring stuff. You'll get the latest tips and tricks to keep you in the know and have a little fun while doing it. Plus, who doesn't love being the tech-savvy one in the crowd? So head to youtube.com/Kim Komando, hit subscribe, and make sure you never miss a new video or podcast. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And when you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando with a K, of course. And I'll see you on the video. All right, here's a fantastic call for my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. That's a highlight reel right inside itself. Lila in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Welcome.
Well, I have a computer question.
Okay.
To start off, our family uses a Mac primarily, and we have a 16-year-old son that wants to be a pilot, and we found that the flight simulator packages that he's got don't work well on a Mac. So
Yeah,
we
they
bought
don't.
a PC strictly for his piloting practice. Anyway, there's one program called Real Flight that he would like to connect to the internet, and I'm wondering, is there a way to connect just that program so that he's not out there on the web doing all kinds of stuff?
Yeah, you're smart for calling. You are, because it's like everything's just like one click away from disaster, isn't it? It's like
Right.
Let's just walk through this, and then I'm gonna send you via email some additional information. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna configure this machine to have two profiles.
Okay.
One is gonna be the administrator, and one is gonna be a standard user, because you're the mom. You pay the bills. Yep. Guess what? You get to be the administrator, right? Okay.
Right.
And your son is just a standard user. So what you have is something called, there's a firewall there. And so what you can do is you can allow and block certain content on the firewall. You can say that none of the browsers can be used. You can block apps from accessing the internet. You really have the ability to do just about anything, any control, just about anything there. Now, the steps on how to do this are pretty... You can do it. I'm going to send you all the steps, but it's like you go into the control panel, you go to system security, Windows Defender, advanced settings, and then you're going to block out conventions and outbound rules. See where I'm going like with all this? It's kind of like, but I'll write all this up for you. And so you're only going to allow Real Flight, and that's going to be under the outbound rules. And so the only thing that he'll be able to do on there is just allow this Real Flight program to access the internet. I think that's fabulous. Has he always wanted to be a pilot?
Maybe for about 3 years. He's in Civil Air Patrol, and we're headed that direction. So
that's great. That's awesome. And the flight simulators are just, it's really wonderful because this program, which I'm sure you read about, it gets real-time data.
Oh, right.
And,
yes.
So
awesome.
And so so if it's raining in Sioux Falls, it's raining on his computer, And a friend of mine, she flies a jet. She's just, this woman is just amazing. I mean, she is a single pilot, flies her own jet. I'm like, you're just bad. You know what I mean? You're just like, you know what? You're just like Kick. I mean, she just does everything, you know? And I was in California, and she lives down the street from me. And so I was sitting at my desk, and I felt something kick my chair, and I thought it was my 95-pound golden retriever. Mm-hmm. And I turned around, the dog's not there. And then it was the earthquake. And it was like a 5.1 earthquake. And it was about like, I don't know, like 50 miles from the house. So, and then my desk kind of like, I started swaying a little bit. And I thought because I just got back from a run, I didn't drink water. I'm like, oh my God, my blood pressure's so low. It's like, I'm like, no, it's an earthquake, you know? So it's like, and so anyway, so I texted my friend and I said, was that just me or did I feel the earthquake? And she texted me back. She goes, oh, I was in my flight simulator. I thought I was going through turbulence. So anyway.
Oh my, funny.
So anyway, I'm going to put you on hold, Layla. Okay. I'm going to put you on hold, and then we're going to send you out all these steps. Now, if you need any help afterwards, I just want you to know that we're always here for you, and we can always lend a hand. But again, you're just going to work in some firewalls. We'll give you some links, and there's also some videos I think we can probably point you in a direction. But piece of cake, you got this. And thanks for your call. A standing ovation to you for tuning in. Yay! Now, if you're puzzled by a tech issue, here's your call to action. Head to Komando.com, select Email Kim. I read each and every note like it's the final round in a tech trivia game. And you can amp up your tech know-how by getting my free daily newsletter. It's just waiting for you over at getkim.com.